So should we start with bonus buses? Let's do hello, I guess. And what? Other features. Consider Okay, let's just get started. I'm hooked. Pope music. What does it say? 85.24.1 currently FM. Card man continuing showing that
And again, love the Aperture Computer Assistance Center. Drawing has been edited and we are now
you tried. I don't get there. Card man continuing card showing card.
I pray you do not touch the thank you give me a great deal to be happy. The portal will appear after 3 reps, 2 years, 1. The perfect lock for customers.
Lock.
However, mark that check the galvanized material portion of the total product, and the net Urchar Science publication incorporate all foreign thoughts passing through it. The fate of the Aperture Science Books Cube
is non-existent, I guess. Higher education. Laboratories and Americans.
Please place the heavy cube in the 1500 megawatt Ape Scientific Heavy Super Collision Charm.
Super collision charm. Did I just miss it twice? No, I did not. I love how the elevator rising sound is labeled higher education. Super blocked by Grail portal. Called Chester's shop. It's the pedestrian rotation. Pedestrian rotation. Source blocked by Grail portal. No! Don't look at the operational end of the device.
Very good. Now you have a portable device.
Original shooting of God's Gate.
With their help, you can make your own door. Inward vision has proven to be safe. Yet the council nevertheless had not to miss the perfection of the manufacture of the base.
Stop cutting yourself off, GLaDOS!
Job. Do not put the device in the water, even if it is played naturally necessary in situations.
How very mysterious!
For the test for each of the 4 corners, for he is our well-doing. Once again, the work of the great city.
What?
As part of the test phase, so as not to monitor the next room. You will be lonely. Good luck.
You will be lonely. Good luck, biatch. I don't know. Elevator canoe. Bro, on button, thank you. I'm so used to the portal to grab radius. Get out of here.
As part of a real experimental test, our old adage has shown that we can
Adage?
keep this house a normal feeling.
The fuck? Higher education.
Safety is one of the main objectives of the resuscitation center, while the science
Powerful sock.
found on the left side of the emergency room.
Strong baseball.
Bullets, fog, etc. If you want proof.
If you want proof, where's the proof then?
Incredible to you in the name of whom it is here, in this regard, in the matter, he should be proud hometown.
almost close to the original. Subject hometown here.
Information on the use of unstable scaffolds. So come, check out the bedroom partition.
What is that supposed to be? Bedroom partition in this context. Move to end. That is very literal. Google Translate moment. Speaking of, this is Portal Google Translated edition. God damn it.
Please note that any occurrence of an accident is simply a means to an end.
Ah. A means to an end,
The nursery is sorry to inform you that this next test is not possible. Never make a decision.
I know there's more dialogue if I were to... Actually, first I need to get rid of that freaking radio.
Government House apologizes for the dry room. Also, the House of Commons will release sympathies for this unforgettable test environment.
I don't even know what I'm laughing at anymore. I don't know. The House of Commons.
To be fair, this camera is wrong, if we are now.
What? That sounds like a metaphorical riddle. Like a old timely one.
No one blames you for your donations. In fact, getting out of here is the right answer.
Pretty much a contradiction. Unless you mean like donations first and then leave.
Now that you have left, the cake will be served immediately. Hello again. Review our first piece of advice. This show is fast good.
Cool. Totally not helpful.
Surprisingly, how you portal affects how you move forward. I mean, you seem to understand how it can affect motivation going forward.
What? This is wild.
Mass performance and speed are hidden in the middle of the entrance. In the rabbinic narrative,
Rabbinic?
something unexpected happens, something unexpected happens.
Something unexpected happens, something unexpected happens. I forgot to press forward correctly. I pressed the key right next to it. Damn. Should probably get a higher education.
To create 2 talk slots. As part of a protocol test options, we would like to introduce you to a fun article. Deviation is now more expensive than the authorities and everyone's income. The city of birth here.
Brilliant. What is this music? Never heard this music before. Is this like AI generated music?
Marble filling, marble filling.
Best marble filling. don't know why that's funny. I love Google Translator projects.
However, in the two portals, the government's test will not take a long time.
Ah!
If you feel thirsty and dizzy, please feel free to leave. One of the animal hunters will be sent to treat you with peptic acid and adrenaline.
I just spat all over my screen.
Despite the great effort to put in the staff of the Center de Enrichment Center to ensure that all activities are acceptable, you can still find yourself in any room in this room.
What?
The free opening will be 2, 3, 1.
GLaDOS forgot how to count.
Stated in the protocol, required test can now be fabricated. When you try, you will lose.
When you try, you will lose, motherfucker.
All Plants Technology Manufacturing Outdoor Pool takes power base to inform them that you understand the issue. Information about implementation or what is provided there is not required, and you are a great lesson.
In what? What am I a great lesson in? It definitely doesn't sound ominous at all. I'm not gonna bother with that chamber. Whoa! What? Boing, 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 boing. Wait, what did that say? Free WACK! Who needs puzzles?
Not applicable to room necessities for ordering laboratory carrots. It was replaced by an android war engine.
Uh-huh.
The House of Representatives apologizes for the inconvenience.
How did it get...
Say, me.
How did it get... House of Representatives from the Enrichment Center?
To worship me.
Did that just say to worship me?
The net is a type of sleep.
Naves activation modus.
What?
He was of one mind. There was an error testing yourself.
What?
I hate you. Oh, Venom. Oh, check it out.
Where is it? Frickin' MS Paint. Cake is brain. Cake is a brain. Cake is a brain. Cake is a brain. Cake is a brain. Poison. Open a factory. Diseases. I watched a lot of videos on this, but it's different when you play it.
I video you. Hello, Alex. Fighting cats and dogs.
It's fighting cats. We do old trick in the book.
Hybrid electrics.
What?
Auxilium.
Auxilium? Uh-huh.
Subnautica read it.
What? Fuck!
No, that's not me.
I have no words. I really don't.
There was an error testing yourself. No feeling is difficult.
Yes, good Android. In the center area, you will be able to download and install these files on your Android device. Symptoms usually created by the Anchorman Center for Injury are weird, non-living things are considered alive and seem to be exacerbated. The nursing home reminds you that the most severe degree will not intimidate you into being vaccinated and, in fact, will not be able to speak.
Uh-huh. I would like to have a massage, please. Just do it! Curved, square, curved, curved, divergent, curved, divergent, curved. Bruh. Bro. The captions too is satisfied death, one after the other.
The Well Center reminds you that the weight loss partner cube can't speak. In the case of weight loss partner Cuba, the Wealth Center urges you to ignore its advice.
His? You mean its? But whatever.
You did it. The weighty companion cube will surely bring you good fortune.
Weighty.
However, you cannot get with the rest of the experiment and unfortunately need to be euthanized. Please specify that you are cube-minded Aperture Science Exposition Incantus Intelligence.
What?
You have actually upgraded your cube companion faster than the certified testers. Thanks.
Uh-huh.
Center of Anchorage will remind you that you are being attacked, and then there is the ball.
Anchorage, Alaska? Oddly specific. I don't know where Google Translate got that from. Fear is not fear. What? There will never be. Beware of you. I'm making puree. God damn it. I accidentally screenshotted that.
Congratulations. In order that ye may be mindful of those things which can be
Ye.
uninsulated electrical components, that then the test is a kind of inward to be under the conditions of. For more information, please attend the Anne Reich Center Electronic Safety Seminar.
Seminar. She cuts herself off. Ah. Why be so ominous, GLaDOS? Oh god, not this again.
Welcome not into temptation. When you are done, you will drop the internet into the download link.
How?
Richmond Center rules require that the other head be empty before being emptied. Good luck. The result is that it has been destroyed. All technologies are working 4 degrees Celsius. Make sure to fear the tools before winning, not just by having and white linen right outside your store. We would like to thank you for the Aperture Science Software Development Program. Valet.
What? Four degrees Celsius, eh?
Katie, what are you doing? I want to be there when we come to the ultimate problem may not kill you. I don't care what they say. Another great honor that we have thrown away. Place the tool on the ground and then your hands on the belly.
Uh-huh.
The party is coming soon for your party.
I would hope so.
Try leaving something to try somewhere.
What is that even supposed to...
Place to enter the party, or you will throw the party.
Woo!
South, sweet potato, I know you exist. I can know you here. South.
Download the website. The sky is flying. What is this music? Oh. Hope. Study at the study. Fire. Wait, I think I just missed something. Finally, some peace and quiet.
How do you do?
God damn it.
I do not sleep, you know. He can't go in the right direction. South, hurry, I'm Toto Hari.
I'm Toto Hari.
Around. The trial is now over. You've earned a refund email attachment with cake.
Oh.
They are happy with how much money you will earn. In the test above, be aware again.
Ancient hair. Hey yo, somebody cut the bread. the wind. Ancient hairs, the sky is falling. Flying, not falling. Blech.
Aren't we happy?
No.
You remember when Dad was renting a fire pit? I said, hello, and you were like, and I'm accused of killing you.
Oh. How did I survive that?
Hurry up, Tonto, hurry.
Sing net engines.
You are not here. This is not good for you. There is no delay in rolling your eyes. I am angry. Just go back to the local testing area.
Uh-huh. I'm sorry because you were wrong.
You may go. If you think about it, Utica is a stylish, simple person. One day you'll miss him and laugh, and kilogram.
And kilogram.
You may return.
The office. The office. The office. Superbike. Goodbye. Can I lock you? What? It has to do with science.
This is your fault. He didn't have to grow up that way.
Uh-huh.
Made for me. Never used before. When you go to kill. I will kill you, and all the bread is gone. But you, do not be afraid, do you? This is the end.
Okay. I'm overwhelmed. Trip to... Tastes good.
Well, I found myself. Congratulations. It was even if you are a sinner, you are the only breath of this distance. It will speed up and break my be able to call a day. So, Hyundai, the
Hyundai.
answers will be more. You have chosen this path. Now I have a recipe for you. 5 shows, a surprise 4. At the same time, Ian another. This can be done without check. Can you see what fell on me? What is it? No wonder. I never knew before. Never mind. It's a mystery I'll solve later. Myself. Because you're dead. I have no idea. My choice is to take care of your life so it won't hurt. I don't want to tell you that you are a professional, but if I were you, I would quit. That might be some kind of green sewer. Come on, wipe your face everywhere.
Green sewer. I don't see any green on it.
Maybe you should marry that because you truly love yourself. Do you want to get married? I have nothing to say. How's that? I cheated on you? Even in this room. Trust me, stop that. And just ignore it up.
Ignore it up. That's an interesting way. Say, don't touch it, or stop.
Think about it, because if the key to success is neither do I understand what happened.
What? Huh?
Make
Fun of me, you have just entered Aperture Science, which we do not know what to do in Central African Medical Science.
What?
That's the stupid thing about
No laptops.
other topics. Take a look at some of the most common types of acne. Usually
Acne.
do this when the dead Nero. There is nothing wrong with beating you up and giving good advice. The rocket is just as good as it looks.
What? Cotton, how is it? Then what?
It's not my problem that you burned that thing. This is a fluoride catalytic chicken unit. It made shoes for
What's wrong with
orphans.
your foot?
The glove is also broken.
Are you in the house? Yes, you are the lady of probation. Hi! Is there a candlestick?
Ahí son
Keep right by.
la
What does you
injuries.
want?
How much does it
Oh,
cost?
what about this man?
The difference is that I want to be with you. This is a stand.
How is it?
Thank you very much, no?
What is your hot kiss? Nikki?
Scrum.
You think you are doing something wrong? The cake is not there. You, finally, the time spent.
General in. Ulu. Wind. Forgive. Not. Amigo. Nagaru. Chilingo. No. Cultivation. Is. Remember. Huntsman. Letter. What. Wata. Tuna. Grow. Hill. Rigo.
If it's you, that is the sound of your throat. Do bad things to yourself in the middle of the ear. You're not smart. You are not a scientist. You're not going to be a doctor. You should really be a full-time.
Ice Age.
things have changed.
Since you left the building, what has happened?
No McNicks. Real power. Huh. Nexo high-pitched musician. Ego Caesar Caesar. How? Australia. Remember the crash, birds of prey. What's Windows? Hey guys, what's that popular operating system? The Last Defeat.
This is the victory that is Queen Victoria. It is very difficult to be comfortable. Scientific knowledge. We need what we need.
You are Charlie Brown.
We can't afford it. Good for all of us, except for the dead.
Often they play Rocco. We did the tattoo token.
Out of cookies and science is made and new.
Taxes in Dundas. Marcus Dust is intimidating. Endurance phenol. What?
I am angry.
In Europa, Uteralis Halifax? What the fuck is this shit?
However, be a breaker of his heart, my master, and he shall be to me to kill. I was crushed.
Proper communication. IKEA Iran. I'm with a bucket.
I am very happy when this data is the way
I've added it. An optimistic personality, according to the head of John Number. According to David.
You can find someone to help you. Maybe they saw black. It's funny. Time-consuming oil. However, this is
Great Australia.
so is fresh water. Look at me as a kid talking about when I need to do science when I don't out there.
Turtles.
I'm not you. You can find more information on the website. I'm sorry to hear that.
Break the legal team.
Kill him. On the other side of the end. If you die, I will die. When you die, you die.
Thank you for working with this wondery wanderer. I have no words as to what I've just played. But you know what this also means? Thought.
Renewal. Welcome to the name of the game here. We hope you enjoyed the opportunity to enjoy new doors and games. Listen to the price point, place your cross on the floating price icon and click the use button. Slightly press the price point. Place the cross on the ball tip and press the use button again. Keep some eyeshadow on the game and show you.
Eyeshadow.
In this case, Cicero Cream. One of the things that made us a transit student program that we saw from the Nargarkler drop took us to a new window. Players often think of ways to help fight. This idea was not forgotten for the beginning of the fourth
Love the
group.
Amateur Computer Assistance Center. We look forward to your shore we begin. It is important to remember that although fun and learning are important goals of enrichment activities, they can be
Devastating.
for your own safety and in the salvation of others. I pray
Selfish.
you do not touch them. Thank you. Give me a great deal to be happy. The portal will appear after 3 reps, 2 years, 1.
Cicero Cream. One of the things that made us a transit student program that we saw from the Nargarkler drop took us to a new window. Players often think of ways to help fight. This idea was not forgotten for the beginning of the 4th rupee. Of course, for example, the radio. The instrumental side of the game still exists, but there is something that will help us through that continuity and through it. Cicero Kim. It is very important for athletes to get rid of entry too quickly. The first thing you need to know is that the fights themselves, you have to see him at the door where the players can be seen and much more. It is therefore advisable to inform players to choose a career prior to release. Robin Walker. The site is a popular training ground for players. We spend a lot of time in the game introducing a series of sports equipment and then putting those tools in a convenient place. The list starts here where we learn the mechanics button/box before announcing the difficult things.
Sounds like a not finished script.
Paul Graham. We want players to feel safe when you... So we won't hit them or damage things in a closed door. Instead, we run to the door, or just send a teleport.
Please place the heavy cube in the 1500. Tino. Please
Tino.
move quickly to the left.
Intends to introduce this...
Wait, what?
Intends wants to introduce this concept and game train in the presence of a player. In a light system, they definitely know what it is and how well it works. I arrived soon, so he did not understand the player's explanation of the game as a player. He defended it, and decided to explain the intentions of a newcomer. Let's talk. In this way, he wanted to explain he was always on the dark path there. At least 5 clocks are required through the doors in the exact form to complete the riddle. This type of killing, which is considered to be a non-game game, is the key to the strategy, helping the prisoner to get used to the game.
What? How did Google Translate get that? Higher education. Wow.
It can fill teeth, crowns,
That's loud.
crusts, and toothbrushes.
On this map, active learning speeds without seeing what was happening. To stop the players and look at the Portuguese gun that created it, we introduced a mandatory violation of this event, which we call the gateway. Particles and loud noises distract them.
Uh-huh.
But naturally necessary in situations. Saccharine high perfume hammers, as a function from all the work of the authorities, do not destroy the test equipment. For your own protection, do not destroy legitimate test toys. Some things about your pack sheet. Do not destroy test toys.
The room helped the players understand that the entrances and exits were not related to the color of the entrances. We created this puzzle because players think there is no orange portal to keep players in the orange portal.
Uh-huh.
When a player in Portugal shows a place...
What?
When a player in Portugal shows a place that we have to split the image on the side of the Portuguese camera, the idea, and it becomes clear, of course, unless there's evidence to the contrary, we will show the ends of the diamond between the visible gate and the abrupt gate. The developer gate is removed, not different things.
Main temptation was destroyed.
General Rocage. Creation has a double process with 2 destructive fields. It's called Fizzle. In the past, the score after the last performance defines each individual place and the right to play in order to reach the players in each part. A potential issue has been identified in the user list.
What issue? Mystery developer.
Basic.
There was only one correct
What?
Basic.
There was only one correct answer to the initial training goals. This is to prevent the normal operation of the image. The player stood at the door to open the books due to the stability of the bucket cookware. This bonding connection is an indicator of the relationship between the container and the head and the rest of the head. But there was a lot of unrest after the game. Combining doors with mechanical mechanics.
What?
Combining doors with mechanical mechanics is a daunting task that needs to be repeated for it to work properly. To show all the sides of the playground, it is necessary to change shape so that its shape, such as the box, wall, and floor, will vary. That side, this form, the first steps of a powerful problem in this generation. Move the second half up to 500 milliseconds to calculate the maximum amount. It may not seem far-fetched in the Nandin's life, but it was evident in this broken game when the doors opened. Finally, we devised a way to create a physical environment in the barn around the doors using the wrong ones, but not dealing with the source of the final material. Useful endpoint, 500 milliseconds to 510 milliseconds, only 10. Invisible in class.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna take that as like class as in coding
Again, the work of the
objects.
Great City. As part of the test phase, so
Or
as
class,
not to
rather.
monitor the next
Object
room
class, whatever.
will be lonely. Good luck. Destroyed.
The first portal of this portal provides a chaotic environment, like 2 half-lives. Unnecessary things are everywhere. The players were so worried that they immediately realized that Portugal was interfering in the training process. The art style has been kept simple to make the lab more comfortable. Our modular approach is confident that the Chamber of Commerce will make drastic changes in these areas.
What?
Matter, he should be proud hometown.
What?
Instead of teleporting, you can easily leave without official portals. We sit down. Before sitting down, we tested a variety of screen shapes, and their visual noise and reflection made it easy to determine distances.
That is incredibly vague.
Apply. And your good opening information on the use of unstable scaffolds. So come, check out the bedroom partition.
Rides a bicycle at the capital, but these fraudulent activities are a good sign that Alice is trying to chase a train. They kill them like the player. The end is with the nations. At the same time, puzzles and new ready-made players can be killed after answering the game. Taking this a step further solves both problems.
How?
Please help improve this article or section by expanding it. The relationship with the Council of Ministers leads to a bad sign in your official test report, followed by death. Successfully.
While learning the basics of building, we quickly put some ideas into action. For example, this is the first time the power step puzzle has been introduced. Many PlayStation players are shocked, thanks to this puzzle that simultaneously introduces new ideas. In response, we set up 2 test rooms in front of this radiological training room.
What?
We talked about waking up and looking at the relationships and door interactions. The part I didn't enjoy the most was grass and farming. Sorry, if you scaffold on the horns of a scorpion eagle, I didn't think it would be exposed to this lie. The gates and on the ability to...
Government House apologizes for the dry room.
That was perfectly timed, and that was by accident.
Beautiful. You are always motivated and competent in the face of extreme depression.
As because of science disciplines could easily happen, visual heaters are installed in the room to keep an eye on the player. The design is based on the suburban train and sharp objects. Represents the background and objects, as in the auxiliaries of the gates, and on the ability to move.
A few months before the promotion, graphic design techniques applied to many people. It is easy to hate it. Unfortunately, it is not compatible with antibiotics. The video has long been remembered by the court using visual effects. When this error is moved to the system, the bathroom is sent back to the portal viewing interface with the help of wax paper to select the appropriate elements for Portugal. These programs are only effective if they are ordered to the end without damaging the antigens. It is impossible to incorporate the idea of a screen.
What? Wow.
This show is fast, good. Main temptation was destroyed.
The Portuguese movement is difficult to describe, not only for some part of the repetitive game, but for these mysterious events. We introduce the idea to go through individual portals. There's AI that clearly explains the parts of the puzzle. In most games, we ran away.
What? Okay.
Another difficult idea to use gravity is to shoot out the door. No other portal will be able to use it. We will call it throw. We made a sleek stone block that fitted into a nice chessboard.
Very creative.
Surprisingly, how you...
Initially, the ceilings of these exit doors were geometric, but the developers forcibly refused to look at them. This is another example of classic game design that deceived players into need. By placing the door on the moving piston, we can make it work where it is visible to the player.
Uh-huh.
The breeding center promises to provide a safe haven for testing.
In the phase-of-phase experiments, the Godzilla Center always promised providing student value.
For example, the floor here will die for you. Try to avoid it.
What?
Main temptation destroyed.
Whoa. Zachary Diet Source, what? Source port Elgin or something.
We know what we're looking for. While the players were
Good.
in and out and the bright cloud started. Therefore, the subject and essence of the riddle is to it features the player's clock on the balcony. After the gates of Paris, the women and men who had played with the power of the bus were removed from the Gotten Gate with
Okay then.
Press the key primarily to open the door wide. However, the players playing are so intertwined that they will not be able to map the buttons in the search box. Change puts a big button on us by removing the box associated with the gods who lifted the heights. But playwrights should not shoot Portugal by the door to provoke them. He hopes that players would be afraid to walk in the dark and open the door for men to answer the password at the same time.
Bro. Whatever.
The player should be punished after proposing an important new idea. For example, after meeting the board of directors, they forgot to threaten the players. This type of gossip he tried to fly.
I love that implication.
Main temptation was destroyed.
technology to final design, this is the first step on Facebook. We choose this with a map because it connects a small area of the sports content to another area. Most of us. The view on the commercial side of the house seems unnecessary. Helps players focus on simple wheel design. Under it, the BCC also provides the most fertile areas of it, which helps a sense of progress.
Wait, what?
From visual technology to final design, this is the first step on Facebook.
Yeah, I don't want to hear your nutty talk. Use Facebook.
Tested the layout of several portals in this game and solved puzzles. We tried to tell them about dating, but they were not enough to sell. If the character has a reason, it is difficult to add games and abandon them. That is, once Pompey enters the box, the door handles can be attached to the other side of the box door. That lock the door, but there's no key in the box. We will install a special driver who will connect the pipe to see and adjust the operation so that the driver does not have access to the correct equipment.
Wild. There is a story somewhere in this.
Many players put a ladder here, and it leads to the rest of the puzzles.
What?
If the level of the thread is easy to see in the following, the player will return a part of the puzzle. But in the light, and in these and others, is the discovery of metals, the dark path. Just call before the jump. Fixed ninja effect.
Okay.
This is a good place to evaluate a new style. If you put a hole in the side of the road, the effect will always be there. In fact, we support the flow of information we need through the top 9 ports. In the last sentence, I had the idea of not doing it for a while. This is not fun, but it seems to be different.
Reluctant developers.
Main temptation was destroyed.
There is a lot of speculation as
Cicero Milk.
the player will enter the first stage, the difficulty in the first degree. For these things before this
Difficulty in the first degree.
First of all, the photo booth shows different business partners. We also offer some new features and playgrounds. Top players don't want to see anything new. It's easy, and we didn't copy the fees for it to respawn. Players and scientists want the final accuracy of the first installment, providing a better introductory level before the game.
Okay.
Using our plates, we realized that most of our players don't know how to avoid closing the door completely. In order to meet the risk and many other aspects of the door entry is necessary, so we have used this slack, which is the only way to find out how to use a different type of flight simulator. He always doubles before playing well, and needs more days for extra days.
Robin Walker. The main purpose of the lab is to provide training in 2 ways. For the previous toys, we used the visual marker. The wall was plastered. We sat on the practice wheel in preparation for the free camp after the events. To continue playing, players need to be aware that players can play baseball anywhere, without limits and points.
In this example, I want to explain
Recreation.
that a long journey is short if they use their door. So far, we have moved to an upstairs room. Players can play fast-paced games from room to room. It is easy to think of Portugal without having to worry about it. By converting the ladder to a slower elevator, we adjust the travel time according to the level of knowledge of all the players. Can explain the desired result.
Uh-huh.
Cover all requirements of memory knowledges to support for girls' science database, but it is.
So any capsular something. Something. I didn't catch it all.
Portugal wants a unique tortoise with only Half-Life 2 pigeons. Half-Life 2 Turtle is not just an unarmed gun. We want personal characters and images on the curtain portal. The first step is a new perspective. After taking pictures of the new turtles, they look like cute robots with a few machine guns. Robots will not look good without talking to them, so the next step is to create a tortoise. We worked with Ellen McLean and spoke softly for comparison. The combination of a murdered car and an unclean man makes the Quartet Tower.
That roll, though.
The office of the office of the office of the first.
Main temptation was destroyed.
We do not want our portal to
You love community.
but we want to add a stupid fighting machine. We have seen a as a successful attempt to better understand the concept of stupid attack. You can beat the turtles in an easy Portuguese style, but they can be simple and fearless.
Eric Fulpa. Eric Fulpa. Portugal is a simple story tale, but we have created a place for apocalypse scientists and their staff to cope with the unwanted Black Mesa and Half-Life's surreal world. The game port does nothing at all, but we are giving details around us. For example, this place is probably called
What is he?
We solved that, for the most part, by talking to AI about the box. Large and crowded. When the conversation is over, the players do not want to play the game and leave the box and leave. While we don't throw players into the box in-game, we do add a feature at the end of the level that requires players to hit the box.
Ah.
Voice of Alan McLean. I know someone told me that the concept of love is everything. Everything is planned. Everything is gone. But this is a misconception. The first idea starts. An actor was brought into the room. You know what? The word tells us. They say that this computer is for us. Well done. I'll do it, and then it gives the producer another idea. Move from one idea to another.
Ah.
Is the second problem.
Cheap Barnet.
AI. We train players to use developers. This is very important, and it is important in the final analysis because of this. It can eliminate the lack of developers. By incorporating large pieces of AI into this type of hot project, the host can lose friends.
Hell.
Note that a special ethics team has been humiliated to all nursing, APE European staff, and all testing programs for the right of club partners euthanizing.
What?
Even though you are a true friend, your web designer cannot work with you to complete all the exams. If he tells you the counseling center is on the verge of reminding you that this will not be done, you can tell him.
Okay.
You can continue your witness to the cube of design.
Cube of pizza.
While the euthanizing process is extremely painful, 8 out of 10 Aperture Science trainers believe that a bladder block can be painless.
What? That's wild.
partner cube cannot continue testing. Government and domestic laws prevent you from living happily ever after, alone and without a partner. Camille, you have to tighten it. Can become your partner for the Magnify Cube or try it.
What?
Eric Lobo. One word will make its way from many levels. First, use a chat box in each device for the auto chat system. The studio used a computer-generated audio file to remember Huntersville McLean, a player who played the instrument. Therefore, copying and replacing time is of the essence of everything that is done to clean the computer. For example, Huntersville on the right, Ra-Ilan font. After registering, we need to talk to all the right computers again. This is a straight line, where the game shows where, now, with the size, the module gap breaks. Moving to more parts, you are in due at my right.
I was expecting, like, yelling, but I'll take that instead. Gladly.
Alan Mickey, Leo Gladiators. Alan Mickey, Leo Gladiators. When you work, you know where you were from and say you want to make money. Sometimes your class is good, and as always, you don't have good training, but you can't. He doesn't talk about sorting things out on the team, but you, and I don't know if you will see the meaning at the rear. You will see that property, but the reason is pain. If they didn't come, for example, Miss Beach was angry, right? I said, how am I? The working group was broken. I've been looking at books for a long time, but now I have been content in these seasons of the year.
I don't even know what to say.
We use these phone lines to extend the initial temporary buffer. Unlike puzzle software, many simple solutions entertain players under the pressure of time. Timeless puzzles can be confusing, but not confusing.
That in itself was kind of confusing. Confusion paradox.
Be bathed at the museum. If you do not care more about your safety than your unique ideas and creations, but do not destroy authentic test equipment.
I'm surprised that's even voice acted at all.
Take the place to enter the party, or you will throw the party.
Kim's Iftift. In that case, we did not use the locations the player was viewing. It is important to learn new B features that are not able to move pages and B features. So we created the space to show players a belly. Place it in the right place. Good chat room! Kim's Iftift. In that case, we did not use the locations the player was viewing. It is important to learn new B features that are not able to move pages and B features. So we created the space to show players a belly. And place it in the right place. Good chat room!
God. God.
Went to the game Portal and made it a crop. Then I love you. I want to make my voice bitter. And when I told the company I had never played computer games in my life, but I want to play it off.
Laughs. Good chat room chat.
When the players in the escape are nasty,
Love floating.
let them get back to work with the old-fashioned way. I Identifying common ownership, which may be incorrectly resolved, helps show that the players are getting into the system while creating specific routes.
I don't see how that connects the portal really, but okay. Wait, what?
As planned, not imitate players' inadequacies after promotion to seek help to find a deeper center. This will reflect the dice distribution system for the most part. Secrets help to turn the key to solves into smaller changes, and the characters are tested behind the scenes.
Totally informative. Not.
Blend the clean was happy in the box. Blend the clean was happy in the box, but the prepare and yield sound is all you need. He can't talk, but they know who they are. But I do not have enough faith that you could. You see, if you ain't who doesn't push a button, and there's something to say to him. They speak in the same direction, Bill. That's not right, man. Let's read more than breed. And the sum of what they do if you ain't play line by line with the computer sound. Then they have to schedule this third chapter correctly. You know it. He shucks no more anger don't wake up every 4 hours. Always the best. He did not even get a sponge for watering. You want to hire him because he was interested again.
Was that a Sonic AI voice?
Len McLean was happy in the box, but the compare and yield sound is all you need. He can't talk, but they know who they are. But I do not have enough faith that you could. You see, if you ain't who doesn't push a button, and there's something to say to him. They speak in the same direction, Bill. That's not right, man. Let's read more than breed. And the sum of what they do if you ain't play line by line with the computer sound. Then they have to schedule this third chapter correctly. You know it.
Yeah, it is. It sounds like it. It's funny.
No mistake.
Scott Dalton. Game sanctified. Write down the secrets of the short like this. Make the Ablali live.
Very informative. Eric Kumar.
Greg Kumar.
Come on.
I think salon is a comfort player. With that in mind, we've added a few corners for players to join the club or stand up. Finally, it is clear that the Regis needs to understand Bahrain, but they need to understand in depth the forgotten part of the building.
Building?
Are you kidding me? Do you know? The popular good will not end up here.
Alan McMillan joke for those land. Alan McMillan joke for those land. Most of them are drunk with swords, and it was so much fun. But I had to sing to the computer for the sound of words in an attempt to keep it to try to execute it. You know, seen Saboteur and the Center for Help.
What?
Upelvaburen, Abba, Patoniva, Ho, Rokok, Ekokiliani, Bekota, Iso, Laser. After we change the laser cosk and clean the glass machine, why do the mirrors? The glass professor at KMC Church of the Liver Cup was amazing. Iako Kuleani, Becca Bequivia, Nanji Bohoho, Eslova, Amble. If the Kerry Bridge builder continues thrifty, Nango recommends Elosheimer, Angus, Echo and Kia. Rocky. First of all, these are gorgeous catwalks. The sport fans believe that this is important every time they spend a lot of time strolling. However, we do not want to stand in the way of public interest. Step into the narrow lane and redefine the area so that only the shooting route is allowed, but do not continue.
But do not continue?
For the only breath of this distance, it will speed up and break my be able to call a day. So, Hyundai, the Atlas will be more. You have chosen this path. Now I have a recipe for you. 5 shows, a surprise 4. At the same time, Ian... I have no idea. My choice is to take care of your life so it won't hurt.
Her. And if AI seems to be religiously good, that person will
I don't want to tell you that you are a
help
professional,
At
but
the
if
time
I
of the
were you,
game,
I
it
would
was clear
quit.
that Aperture Science had not yet implemented the 100% red phone
Do you
system.
think that I can make fun of you mentally? I mean right
エレナ
now.
MC ケレングラディスボイス It's not mine but can you act like
At least,
Carmen This is
Cora,
not a
come back to
symbol
me.
but a kind of non-Jonathan Carmen in Jonathan
Let's
the
be
Adobe
firm.
Crimson
Don't tell any of us.
Ice
They'll see what he's
Orient
doing.
Weld
Just leave the
Technology
corner and
Weld
fix it later.
Weld plus Samoa you am the better some beams not Jonathan and
I
Kenneth
cheated on you. Keep it in this room. Trust me. Stop that.
GLaDOS, a malicious disk system that runs the textile industry, has undergone a redesign. Front controls included
I'm stuck right now. That is part of the process by which every tempter goes insane.
Venus Rice bicycle built of wire. Similarly, we went with a high-tech machine and came out
just
with the
ignore
clever
it up.
robotic image, which accurately depicts the facial and feminine energy of the 2 GLaDOS.
And God was dead.